Welcome back to our channel. We're glad to have you with us. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into the characteristics that define a high-value man. Through this journey, we will uncover the key traits that not only enhance a man's worth, but also serve as stepping stones for individual growth. So whether you're here to understand and develop these traits in yourself, or to recognize them in others, stay tuned as we explore the 11 traits of a high-value man. Let's get started. What makes a man high value? An intriguing question indeed. Today we are embarking on a journey to explore 11 distinctive traits that define a high-value man. We'll be delving into the importance of self-care and leadership and how these contribute to a man's overall worth. We'll also be discussing self-confidence, the significance of living with order and class, and the role of respectfulness in shaping one's character. We will further explore the concept of lifelong learning, the ability to make and follow through with plans, and the courage to commit. We'll understand why passion extends beyond relationships and why taking responsibility for one's faults is crucial. Lastly, we'll discuss the understanding that a woman of value has choices beyond just one man. These traits are not only indicators of a man's value, but also are stepping stones for self-improvement. So are you ready? Let's dive in to understand these traits better. Firstly, a high-value man takes good care of himself. This trait is about much more than mere vanity. It's about respect for one's body, one's mind, and one's spirit. Physical health is crucial, of course. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and plenty of sleep are all part of the package. But it doesn't stop there. Emotional well-being is equally important. A high-value man understands the necessity of mental health, the importance of managing stress, and the power of a positive mindset. He knows when to take a break, when to seek help, and when to press forward. On top of this, he appreciates the value of personal grooming. He presents himself well, understanding that first impressions often last, and that his appearance is a reflection of his self-respect. He's not obsessive, but he's certainly attentive. In essence, he values his health and appearance. It's not about impressing others, but about respecting himself. Secondly, he's a leader. This is a trait that cannot be overstated in importance. A high-value man understands the significance of leadership skills. He knows that being a leader is not about being bossy or controlling. Rather, it's about guiding and inspiring those around him. He takes initiative. He doesn't wait for others to make the first move. He's the one who steps forward, who raises his hand, who takes the lead. He sees a problem, he steps up and says, "I've got this." Moreover, he leads by example. He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. His actions are a testament to his words. He shows others the right path by treading on it first. He inspires, motivates, and encourages others to reach their full potential. Leadership is about making tough decisions and taking responsibility for the outcomes. A high-value man is not afraid to make such decisions. He's not afraid to take charge when necessary. Thirdly, he's self-confident. A high-value man carries the banner of self-confidence high and proud. It's not about arrogance or brashness, rather, it's about having a profound belief in one's abilities and worth. It's the quiet assurance that he can handle whatever life throws his way. You see, self-confidence is the foundation stone of many a great endeavor. It fuels the courage to take risks, to step out of comfort zones, and to stand up for oneself. It's the reservoir from which he draws strength in challenging times. Now understand this. Self-confidence is not an inborn trait. It's built over time, through experiences and accomplishments, through trials and triumphs. It's honed through the conscious practice of self-affirmation and self-appreciation, and it's nurtured by a healthy disregard for negative external opinions. A high-value man exudes a confidence that's both inspiring and contagious. He knows his worth and isn't afraid to show it. Fourthly, he lives with order and class. This trait is a testament to a man's ability to create a harmonious environment, both in his personal and professional life. To live with order means to have a systematic approach to things, to cultivate discipline, and to make conscious choices. It's about organizing one's life in such a way that chaos and confusion find no room to thrive. On the other hand, living with class isn't about flaunting wealth or status. It's about sophistication, a refined sense of taste, and an appreciation for quality over quantity. A man with class understands the importance of respect, not just for others, but for himself as well. He knows that the way he presents himself to the world is a reflection of his inner world. In essence, a high-value man knows that order and class are not just about external appearances, but are more importantly, manifestations of a well-ordered mind and a refined spirit. He values structure and refinement in his life. Fifthly, he is well-mannered and respectful. Let's delve into the significance of this trait. Good manners, respect for others, and social etiquette aren't merely antiquated concepts from a bygone era. They remain as essential today as they've ever been. In a world that's becoming increasingly indifferent and casual, a high-value man stands out by treating others with kindness and courtesy. He knows that good manners are a reflection of his character, not a sign of weakness or subservience. He understands the power of respect, the ability to acknowledge the dignity in others, regardless of their status or position. It's not limited to just saying the right words, but also about actions that demonstrate consideration and thoughtfulness. This man knows that respect is reciprocal. He appreciates that respect begets respect. He doesn't demand it, but earns it through his actions and attitudes. He treats everyone with the respect they deserve. This respectfulness, in turn, elevates his own value in the eyes of others. Sixthly, he's a lifelong learner. A high-value man knows that knowledge is an infinite treasure chest. He understands that the world is ever-evolving, and so is he. His thirst for learning is insatiable. He's not confined by the four walls of a classroom or the pages of a textbook. He sees every interaction, every experience as an opportunity to learn something new. His intellectual curiosity is like a compass, always pointing him towards new horizons of understanding. He doesn't shy away from asking questions, from seeking answers. He's not afraid to admit when he doesn't know something because he sees it as a chance to learn. His mind is open, always ready to absorb new perspectives, new ideas. He knows that every day presents him with a fresh opportunity to learn and grow. He understands that knowledge is power, and he's always ready to empower himself. He's always seeking to grow and improve. Seventhly, he makes plans and follows through with them. This trait is about more than just booking dinner reservations or scheduling business meetings. It's about setting life goals, mapping out the steps to achieve them, and then consistently taking action. A high-value man understands that the journey towards any goal is rarely a straight line. It's a winding road filled with obstacles and detours. But he does not let these challenges deter him. He adapts his plans, he perseveres, he keeps moving forward. Even the smallest steps, taken consistently over time, can lead to monumental outcomes. This is the power of planning and consistency. It's not about speed, it's about direction. It's about making a commitment to yourself, to your future, and then doing the work, day in, day out, to make that future a reality. He's not just dreaming about a better life, he's planning for it. He's committed to achieving his goals. Eighthly, he's not afraid to commit. The high-value man understands the power of commitment. He knows that anything worthwhile in life, be it a relationship, a career, or a personal goal, requires a steady dedication. He's not one to shy away from making promises, but more importantly, he's also not one to shy away from keeping them. Commitment for him isn't just about obligation, it's about passion and desire. It's about choosing to stick with something or someone, not because he has to, but because he wants to. He values his word and understands that it's a reflection of his character. He's the kind of man who, when he says he'll do something, he does it. He's the kind of man who, when he sets his mind to a goal, he achieves it. He's the kind of man who, when he commits to someone, he's there for them, through thick and thin. He's reliable and dependable. Ninthly, he's passionate about things, not just the relationship. A high-value man understands that his passions, those activities or pursuits that ignite a fire within him, are not only vital to his own happiness, but also to the health of his relationships. He knows that a relationship should not be his entire world, but rather a part of it. He is a man who is driven by passion. He has hobbies that he loves, a career that he's invested in, and causes that he's committed to. These passions keep him engaged, They make him interesting, and they provide him with a sense of purpose. This man doesn't just exist, he lives, and he lives passionately. He's not defined by his relationship, but rather he brings his own vibrancy into it. When he shares his passions with others, he's not only engaging them, but also inspiring them. His passions are a testament to his zest for life. So remember, he's passionate about life. 10thly, he takes responsibility for his faults. This trait is crucial, and it's called accountability. A high-value man understands that he is not perfect, and he acknowledges his mistakes. He doesn't shy away from them, nor does he blame others for his missteps. Instead, he owns them. He treats every mistake as a learning opportunity, a stepping stone towards growth and improvement. He believes that making mistakes is part of being human, but repeating the same mistakes is not. He learns from them and ensures they don't happen again. This trait of accountability is a sign of emotional maturity. It shows that he values honesty and integrity. It is an indication of his commitment to personal growth and self-improvement. It's not about being faultless, but about being fearless in the face of faults. In essence, a high-value man doesn't just take responsibility for his achievements, but also for his failures. He's not afraid to admit when he's wrong. Lastly, he understands that a woman of value also has other choices, not only him. This understanding reveals a depth of wisdom and maturity. It's about acknowledging the autonomy of another human being, their freedom to be themselves and to make their own decisions. It's a recognition of individuality, independence, and personal value. Being a high-value man is not about being the only choice, but about being a choice that adds value. It's about being a partner who respects, supports, and cherishes the uniqueness of the other. It's about understanding that love is not about possession, but about appreciation. A high-value man understands that a relationship is not a competition, but a partnership. He knows that his value is not diminished by her choices, but rather it is enriched by her independence. He understands that a woman of value is not a trophy to be won, but a partner to be cherished. He respects her autonomy and choices. Moving on, another significant trait of a high-value man is gratitude. He realizes that life is a gift and is thankful for each day. He understands that the people in his life, the opportunities he's been given, and the progress he's made are not guaranteed. He doesn't take things for granted. Instead, he acknowledges and appreciates the good in his life and uses any challenges or setbacks as opportunities to grow and learn. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you, it's about recognizing the value in every moment, every experience, and every person. It's about focusing on the positive and not dwelling on the negative. It's about being present in the now and not living in the past or future. A high-value man embodies gratitude, and in doing so he radiates positivity and attracts positivity in return. He understands that gratitude is not just a mindset, but a lifestyle. And there you have it, the 11 traits of a high-value man, a man who takes good care of himself, both physically and mentally, who leads with vision and confidence. This man carries himself with order and class, treats others with respect, and is always eager to learn and grow. He is a committed planner, never shying away from commitment, and is passionate not just about relationships, but about life itself. He takes responsibility for his actions and understands that a woman of value has choices. These are the traits that define a high-value man, traits that can be cultivated and developed with time and effort. Remember, self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the process and strive to be the best version of yourself. I hope you found this video insightful. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, farewell from Human Sci Facts. Stay safe.